All right, we are back with another episode of the Ron's Way podcast, and today we got the diva Prince, loving hip hop,
Devo. Yeah,
Devo, loving hip hop, Bad Boys on Zeus, and we also have Van from Loving Hip Hop as well. So how are you both doing today?
Doing great.
Great. Better now. I was in a pissy mood earlier, but I'm good now.
So why were you in a pissy mood earlier?
Oh, you want to talk about it?
Let's actually talk about it.
You had a bitch here that burnt my ass, right? And thought it was just cool to just be up in my... No, I want to be around that. That's so uncomfortable. She tried it. Now, admittedly, I shouldn't have been being a little nasty, dirty dog. You know what I'm saying? You sleep with dogs, you get fleas, and that's what the fuck happened. But that shit pissed me off. But we're cool. I fuck with you. But it did feel like some, like... I ain't gonna necessarily say messy shit, but I'm gonna keep it 100.
I was not being considerate.
You weren't being considerate, and then the response, like, why would she be here? You're like, 'cause she's my friend. Fuck you mean she's your friend? Okay, so I can just bring friends around that jumped you or stole from you or did some crazy shit to you because they're my friend? No, they tried you. I wouldn't invite you to a setting where I'm asking you to do me a favor or do something for you and then put you in an uncomfortable situation, to say the least. So that was my only issue.
I respect that.
But we're cool. We had no issue. It was just your response was kind of like,
yeah,
that's what it is.
And
like,
and even though right now she's having a moment, so
she needs a moment with Jesus. Cause how the fuck girl? You are a woman. You should be on punto with your shit.
For context, did you know, like, how are we supposed to know you got burned?
Bitch, I know. I saw it. I seen it. I felt it.
No, I know you did. I'm saying, but how he's supposed to guess
I called
you?
him.
he did.
Oh, okay. Well, see, I don't know.
Oh yeah. You know.
Oh, well, see, I'm out the loop.
I called him immediately, yo, bro. This man.
Wait, what?
Like what? Let me tell you, this nigga. So he said he not messy. He laughed when I told him. He was like, Prince. This nigga laughed like, what? Nigga,
I didn't say that. I was like, what?
Some people have a nervous laugh because I'm like, that's a yikes.
And it was actually the same day as Baddie's Caribbean audition.
Just being thirsty and being a squirrel.
Oh, so you met her at the auditions?
No, we were here.
That's his homegirl. So I'm like, yeah, this is Deron. This is good people. This is a clean, well taken care of individual. He's gonna hang out with clean, well taken care of.
I don't know how to put. Okay, we gonna move on because I don't want to be out of camera. I don't want to say we know how her pussy is because
we don't know.
Right? I can only hope she used Summer's Eve and other women's.
I'll tell you what,
women product that.
Lord didn't have to tell me twice. I learned my lesson.
Well, that's good to know.
Never again will I not.
So that was your first time doing that?
No, it wasn't my first time.
So
doing
how you
that,
know it came from her?
All right, I'm gonna tell you.
That's what I
let's
thought.
talk about it.
Okay.
I'm the type of nigga, right? My body's
Okay.
extremely. Oh my bad. I'm looking dirty. My body's extremely sensitive. I have been in this situation before, and I know. I'm gonna tell you how I know.
Okay.
One, I hadn't been hitting anything wrong. You know what I'm saying? And two, my body reacted immediately. It sounds crazy, but my body works like that. If something's going on, my body reacts immediately. Immediately.
Yeah, and he did tell me like what was
going on.
He told me like
too much
details.
graphic details. I'm like, nigga.
Yeah.
And I just knew
This
it.
is ongoing. I thought it was like something that just happened today, and it was like, I just let you know she burned me.
No.
But you told him when she burned you.
Nigga,
and
the moment I seen the shit, I was like,
it was less than 24 hours. Like we could say that.
Okay,
much.
I got it.
Yeah.
I got it. All right.
And that's when my body reacts, nigga. Like,
Okay.
I get sick, I feel it immediately. I know the moment I get sick, like I can feel the bug hit me. It sounds stupid,
Right.
but I know my body.
Now, one thing I can say about me is I'm gonna always take accountability. Like I said, okay, I apologize, I was wrong.
Appreciate that.
And yeah,
this interview gonna go up though. I ain't gonna hold you. This interview
because no, and I'm not gonna lie. Like I didn't want to record him because he was mad, but I've never seen him mad. So like,
and that wasn't even.
He was fuming.
This was mildly.
Well, I've known Prince for
that was what.
This was. Bro, this is me keeping it chill. I'm keeping it humble.
I've known him for over a decade. I don't know what he did, but if he was mad, this wouldn't look the same.
It wouldn't look like this.
He doesn't look the same. You could tell when his mind is like
no,
about
the whole everything.
Oh.
He would be kicking and screaming and
for real.
Yes.
But I didn't grew up a lot. I was like, you know what? It's really not that big of a deal. Like, just have a conversation, calm down. That's why I went back there and just de-escalate. I go to therapy. You know, they talk because I do have a little anger. I done been through a lot of shit. I have a lot of trauma. I've been way too nice to too many people, and I feel like they done tried me. And like for me, this was like one of those kind of like moments. Like, here I go, being nice again, doing favors for niggas, just for, you know. So it's nothing against you. We're good.
Right.
I just took myself away, did my little exercise, and I'm cool.
Look
Shout
at
out
God.
to your therapist.
Look at God.
Yeah. And God.
He
I go
or
to
she
church
is
and all
doing a
too.
great job.
Now, both of you were on Love and Hip Hop. You were on Love and Hip Hop this year, and you were on Love and Hip Hop in
10 years ago.
The golden years.
That was a good one. That was a good one. That was a good one. That was a good one.
Something.
That was a good one. Now, I feel like the pay is definitely better. Now that
who?
you're... I feel like the pay is better.
I don't know what I do know
What
what
you
they're
get? I
paying.
mean, if you don't mind talking about what you...
I know what some people were getting paid season 1, and then what they paying now is crazy. See, I'm a supporting cast member, so I
Right.
just don't feel like it's
so it's not even
irrelevant. But I will say there's people there that are making as high as 60-something thousand
an episode. Yeah, but those are like lit individuals. I mean,
With
don't get
big
me wrong.
names is what you're saying.
Huge big
Yeah.
names, yeah,
Yeah.
or they made themselves a big name. I'll say this, for me, for where I was in life at that point,
It was great money.
bitch, that was great money for me. I was on television. I was a promoter. I was getting paid to be me. Like, so for me, at that time, I got $3,500 an episode. I was in every episode for me, which at that time was great. Nigga, I'm just being myself. I'm in all 16 episodes, and then you got like a 10% increase. Well, so I ain't gonna say too many numbers because
Oh, you ain't tell me about the increase, Van.
well,
but
some people
They
shit different. Some people
everybody-
got
it's what you
5%.
ask
Yeah,
for.
it's what you ask for, what you negotiate. Some people may got
Some people get
15%.
nothing.
Some people get no percent. I had negotiated again a 10% raise each season. So the next season I got another 10% and so on and so forth. But I was happy at that point. Now I will tell you this: when Zeus threw that number at me, I was just like, "What the?" I filmed for 9 months.
And you told
10
me,
hours
and you
a
told
day,
me what you got.
deleted scenes.
Can I say what you
And I
got?
only got
Yeah,
go
that's the
ahead.
frustrating
He got
For 3
50, he got
weeks.
$50,000.
For 3 weeks of my time.
Yeah.
And we
Yeah,
filmed
this-
4 days out the week, 5 days. We ain't filmed 7 days a week.
The Zeus
No.
pay is different for sure.
Now, I put both of y'all together because obviously you guys are friends. You guys
Yeah,
are on the
dog.
same platform at some point, and you guys kind of have the same type
Mutual
of personality.
friends,
Right. So, how was your experience on Love and Hip Hop?
I think it was cool because I don't take it serious. It's a key for me. Like, it's like a joke, just showing up. Like, so I really don't think too much of it, to be honest. But it's been a good experience. I would just say that, you know, like you said, the deleted scenes is a little frustrating because you only get paid like when you appear. So you just sit there and watch it, be like, hey, I
Damn,
was
I ain't
there.
make it this
And then if
episode.
you ain't say nothing good or it wasn't important, they will tighten that camera real sharp to make sure they don't show you. I done seen episodes like, damn, my whole outfit showing, but not my face, because that's the contract. You ain't getting paid if that face ain't talking. So it is what I don't really care too much. It's one of them things where it's a good opportunity, but it's not, you know.
Now, you
Optimal.
posted
Me?
and said that you were going to be on Love and Hip Hop. Like in the past, I think you tweeted or you posted something or said something that you were going to be on the platform at some point again.
On Love and Hip, yeah. But
So
it
what
wasn't-
happened?
Not okay. So I just found out the truth. So I'm gonna still be on at some point, but it won't be as a supporting cast member. It won't be as a main cast member. It'll be like just a nigga in there,
An appearance.
an appearance.
Okay.
That's because I support my friends. I don't have such a sour taste in my mouth where I won't. No, they gotta pay me if I show my face. I was a main cast member. No, like I fuck with my friends. Basically the truth is, it just made better sense for VH1, Viacom, Love and Hip Hop to kind of like walk away from me and my situation completely, because like you see what the fuck is going on now, right? Like Diddy going to jail from shit that happened 10 years ago, right? So let's just say, for the sake of saking, they kept me on Love and Hip Hop, and now I'm doing one of these little podcasts and I'm talking about my experience
Right.
with the executive producer and how this nigga done did this and that.
Right.
And, you know, so it was a safer decision to just X me out completely than to, you know, keep me around. So I don't think I'll ever be back on the Love and Hip Hop franchise as a
my podcast ain't little. Shoot.
cast member ever again,
When folks get,
unfortunately. So
hopefully you be back on there though.
I would love to, but I just don't.
I think you would fit in so much better now than when you did it. I think when you did it, it was like premature, and that was like
Yes.
when Love and Hip Hop had a much bigger platform and viewership at the moment, but the person you are now, I think you're more prepared and ready for it and smarter. Because I've known you, like, we haven't been, like, super close, but
We've been
I've
cool
known
for,
you
like,
for
15 years.
like over 10 years. So I've seen how much you've evolved and how different you move. And I think it's more so now for a mature person, because when you came in, it was like coming fresh out of the club, like out the street, like not knowing what's going on.
And not even just that, for me, it was just like, you gotta understand, Love and Hip Hop Miami had no ties, like anything. So we just started everything from scratch, and everyone was kind of just clamoring, trying to get their moment, trying to get their, you know what I'm saying? I was on that type of time. If I knew what I knew now, I think I might have been the littest thing to come out of Miami. But for me, it was just, wow, friends were all on TV, kumbaya.
Right.
I didn't know the game. If I knew the game like I know it now, I'd have turned up. But I was confused. I'm like, oh my God. You're jumping over the car to fight me. You were just in my house and I was cooking for you. What's going on? But like real me, I'd have turned the fuck up too. What? Nigga, but I'm confused. I'm like, wait, we're friends. I'm like, and then I learned the game, you know?
But it's crazy because when you see Prince, you don't see a angry person.
Because I'm not an angry person. I'm actually very nice. I'm super friendly. I'm fed up now, so it's very quick to, because of the trauma and the things I've been through, loving hip hop and nightlife and people smiling in your face and just all the fake shit. I've never been able to kind of like have a wall up. Everything kind of like colludes, you know. Like I'm genuine. So if I fuck with you, I fuck with you. There's no. This is a
I
TV
can respect
person.
that. You were the first person to say yes in 2017. Everybody told me no when it came to the clothing line in my first interview ever. Everybody else told me no. Then from there, P. Diddy artists, et cetera, et cetera. But you're the first person to tell me
yeah. Like I've always been that kind of person. So you know, those lines. There's lines you got to blur. There's walls that you have to have. I know that now.
Yeah.
I know that everybody's not your friend. Everyone don't have your best interest. There's people. It's politics. I didn't know none of that shit. I didn't even believe none of that shit. I thought I could break the walls. Like, nigga, it's love. It's fun. I'm the fun guy. We're gonna all be cool, and that's everyone don't want to see you win. And it's a whole bunch of fucker that I didn't know. I was naive as fuck, you know. And I wish I knew. Hindsight is 20/20. You know, it is what it is. But I did wish I knew, just because it would prevented a lot of situations that I'd have been in, and I'd be more lit.
Okay.
But because I'm so fucked up in the head from the trauma and shit that I've been through, I'm quick to snap, too quick, and it sucks because like my friends miss the old me, but I have like this chip on my shoulder that I'm trying to get rid of, just because of like I just been too good to everybody. Even when the whole Lori Harvey, not to just keep talking, the whole Lori Harvey interview, when I did that shit, I feel like shit afterwards, but it was just me fed up. Like, I've been this good guy for the most part. I'm not on TV.
I mean, they don't even know the women that
people.
you said the woman that you dealt with.
Well, yeah, but it wasn't tasteful. But it's just like, that was just me kind of like, man, I'm tired of being the good nigga. Like, I fuck with Blueface, but you know, like, obviously he has the shit that he has going on with Krishan. This nigga got his own TV show and he's accused of beating bitches. Fuck this. I'm gonna talk about the bitches that I fucked. Yeah, fuck that. I did that interview, felt like shit. So I was like, all right, I can't go be this bad boy because that's not who I am.
And then I got a cease and desist letter. Because you know
who. They ain't got shit to do with me. That's them. Why they sending out? Lori didn't even send a cease and desist.
Really? Because
I didn't even get blocked.
I ain't going to say the name.
I ain't even get blocked on
I'm
Instagram.
not going to say the name, because what you said, and that person, Lori called me and said, hey, you know, you and Prince were, you know, talking about her. And I said, yeah, but he has the proof. Like, that wasn't a lie. It wasn't fabricated. It wasn't.
Maybe it was because of this podcast, because they ain't say shit to me in Miami.
That person called me the next day and everything. Because she was going on baddies, and she was saying stuff like, I don't want that to like tarnish my name right now. I don't want him associated with me, et cetera. And I said, okay.
Well, I fuck with her. We're cool, but she's a liar about a lot of things.
Yeah.
And it's okay, you know, like, I get it. It's not like I'm like the golden boy of television and everyone wants to be super associated with me. Like, some people don't know if I'm gay. I done been accused of kidnapping bitches. Like, I get it. So it's not like there's good clout to get from being attached to my name, but girl, stop. You know what I'm saying? It's past. The time is done. It's over, but like, stop. It happened. It is what it is. I'm still a fine nigga. I just got some crazy shit going on.
Now, you called me messy. So do you think Van is messy? And I'm going to tell you why I'm asking this question.
If Van is messy, he's never done no messy shit that involves me. Like, Van is funny and he plays on things, but I think there's a time to play with him and there's a time to kiki, and he kind of knows.
Because when you show Estelita that video, because I only watched the show because of you, and I want to let you know that. when you show Estelita that video of Shay, and
Oh,
and
yeah.
I said that was kind of messy. I'm not gonna lie.
But you gotta remember, he's on TV. He's working a job. It's entertainment.
Yeah.
So there's a difference. There's real life. That's what I didn't fucking know. There's real life, and then there's the show that you need to put on.
So
for the
production
viewers.
told you to do that?
No.
No, but he knows how.
So
to
why
do
was
it.
it? Oh, so you did. So
pushing
you did do
along
it.
the story. You know, I know this is gonna be an issue. So if I didn't show it, somebody else is gonna show it and get paid for it.
But
so I'm gonna
man,
show it.
But remember, it's TV. So for example, Bobby's
In real
messy.
life, I would not care because I don't check for none of them people in there. Like honestly, like it's a few people on the show I actually like in real
Eliza.
life. Oh yeah, and it's a few people in the show that I like in real life, but the rest of them, like, I don't really care. And honestly, they don't move nothing in Miami. Like they don't be nowhere I be at. They not gonna do nothing if they see me. So I don't really be thinking about it. I just be like, oh, okay, boop. This is what's going on because I know it's gonna move into something better and new, and it'll just keep the job going.
Because you know the fans were talking shit about you.
Oh sure, I would hope so.
Because you told your friend business.
Oh please, what friend? I didn't have no friend, clearly.
So how do you feel about Eliza today?
I don't feel about her like, I mean, I wouldn't spit on her if
I
she
was
was on
waiting
fire.
for this.
Yeah, I'm just being honest. Like you gotta understand, like this is a person who's lived at my house, borrowed money from me.
Rent free?
Yeah. We had a very deep relationship, and I'm not gonna say that there were no favors on both ends, but I mean, everybody says that when they fall out with a person, but largely a lopsided or beneficial to her type of relationship. And so your water breaks in my car. Like, I'm the only person in the hospital when you deliver your baby, when you need somebody to pick your kid up from school, etc. So it's way, way deeper than majority of the friendships that I think majority of people understand. What?
Oh no, I ain't see myself. I look good over there.
Oh, so, I just think that it was really deep. My mom is like a mother to her. So it's just, we lived in the same neighborhood. It's just a lot more than
Why you tell her business though?
what people see. Well, because at the end of the day, if you have a scene coming up with somebody, basically the long story short is she says she
no
quit
free
the
promo
show.
over here. Sorry to cut you off. Go
If
ahead.
she-
Sips tea.
She says she quit the show, correct? The fact that you quit the show, you think I'm gonna quit because you quit. So basically, long story short, is Bobby and I had a scene coming up. She so-called quit, and then she got in cahoots with Estelita on the phone saying, "Oh well, Estelita like, oh Van's scene coming up with Bobby," and then she's like, "Oh well, why he be still doing scenes when I quit?" And I'm like, you didn't even put me on Love and Hip Hop. Bobby was the first person to bring me to the platform. I filmed with Bobby a year before you got on the show. So why would I not film with my friend about a totally different situation that has nothing to do with you?
Ooh.
But instead of asking me, which you should do considering the depth of the friendship, she didn't ask me. She got on the phone and had an ego fest and was telling Estelita, oh, well then since he's doing all these scenes, I can get him out the show. So she called back the production and said, oh, I'm not filming no scenes with him. I'm not this, I'm not that. But your dumb thing was trusting producers. They're there to produce a show. So
They like the messy shit.
They love that. So
Yeah.
literally I started like getting like little side comments from people feeling like, oh, you still cool with Eliza? So I'm like, well, why these producers like feel like we got an issue? I asked her 4 times.
Did you tell production?
No, I didn't know we had an issue. That's the point.
No, Eliza told production.
She told production. So they start working like they ready to get the story. I didn't know it was a story to get. So with that whole situation, she came to me. I mean, I came to her several times. She bought a house. I gave her housewarming gifts, all kind of things, not knowing. And then what happened was after she did all of that, the producers are like, nobody told me, but I could tell the vibe, like what's going on with Eliza. So I call her straight up like, why these producers they being messy, they trying to get between us, da-da-da. Whole time, you got so desperate that after me and Bobby seen, she called my phone, banging my phone while we filming. I had to turn my phone like this. Well, damn. And mind you, it's the scene that you'll see Bobby and I talking about Hot Topic having a blog.
Right.
It had nothing
I
to do
remember
with
that.
her.
Yeah.
But she thought that scene was about her because she freaked out because she called production trying to have an ego fest, like, oh, I can get him off the show. And then once all of a sudden she felt like, well, she has every right, like, I could see how the optics would make her feel like, ooh, I done fucked up and told these producers. Now they finna make him talk about me, etc. I know this girl's social security number. Like, I know everything about her.
What?
So it's like,
she
would panic out.
No, I'm joking,
Well, so I feel like she was just like, oh, in her mind, like, oh shit, it's going down. I fucked up. I told them too early. Da-da-da-da. So when I kept calling her about it, she wouldn't say nothing. So then once my scene wraps with Bobby, or during the scene, she's blowing up my phone. They didn't ask you to say nothing about me. I'm like, why would the producers be asking me to talk about you? The scene was not about you. It was about me, Bobby, Trina, Hot Topic.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, I don't know what she on. And then literally, I was looking for something totally different.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was talking to a producer, and they was talking about cast members being scary, this, and this. And some just made me, honest to God, literally, like, Estelita had said something on the phone with me, like, oh, I want you to start filming with me more. You need to do more scenes. And I'm like, we've been cool for a long time, and we never talk about this show. So the fact that you're trying to pull me to do scenes kind of made me a little, like, apprehensive, like, what? So then it made me feel like it was something going on. Lo and behold, I swear on everything I love, if I'm lying, I'm flying. I look up my name on the clerk of courts, whatever. Eliza filed a lawsuit weeks ago. Like, the day of me and Bobby filming, she files a lawsuit to try to force a like restraining order and all these different things against me to try to force the show to get me off.
Right there.
Exactly. So she filed a lawsuit.
That's some tea.
Alleging that I threatened her, all kind of things. But mind you, my phone records, you calling my phone for hours at a time after you filed.
You knew this?
No, I don't think you would know that.
Oh, you told me about this shit.
Oh, I did tell him. Oh, yeah. So my point is that once you get law involved, and I have a real career, I own multiple homes. She don't own shit. And she's 42. I'm 10
She's
years
42.
Yeah, I'm 10 years younger than her, FYI. So with that being said, we're almost 10 years younger than her. So you don't have nothing to lose. So that you will foul, and I've never threatened a woman. I've never touched a woman. I've never done nothing like that.
Because you got bills to pay too.
A lot more than she pay.
Yikes.
She pay hers laying on her back. So with that being said, once you start filing paperwork and coming for my livelihood and what I really do in my life, now, and you put it, your biggest fear is, oh, he got paid side deals on Love and Hip Hop to discuss my business. Now I'm going to discuss your business because you showed me your biggest fear, your weakness. If I tell you, oh, Prince, I don't like to get in fights. Everybody know Prince fight and know how to fight. If I tell Prince while we in the
Prince don't know how to fight.
Oh, I just can't fight.
I want to see his reaction.
I can't fight.
I want to see his
reaction.
reaction.
As me and him get into it, he going to know, oh, yeah, it's time to fight, man, because he already let me know he can't fight. So I already know what it is. You scary. You got a lot of, and honestly, the little bit of shit I told about her was related to the show. I have not told not even an eighth.
Because the fans hate you.
Well, they should. I don't care. I mean, regardless, I think they hate her too. But the difference between me and her is that that's her livelihood. That's what she needs to do to stay afloat. And she still filed bankruptcy and still got evicted. So I could tell way more of her business. So the bottom line
Don't come for me.
The bottom line is she got nothing going on, no motion, not a single booking since she been on Love and Hip Hop. She can stay on there.
Folks love to call me and say, you need to edit this. I ain't edited nothing out. So he said,
well, don't worry. Her attorney is for promo, so she won't be winning no cases because she don't have no money. And that's what was the weirdest thing about. Why would you try to sue me when you know you don't have no money? Your attorney in the hookah lounge smoking and drinking. I have a real attorney. That's why her case got dismissed and thrown out. And she knows she can't do nothing about it. And everything I said about her, which was minute to the amount of things I could say one thing and put her in jail by next week.
See, that's an authentic story. Instead of Love and Hip Hop creating this allegedly fake stuff.
Yes. So I feel like that's what the fans would, if anybody dislikes me for that, I think they're seeing the bits and pieces that the show is willing to show. Because although it goes into depth in person, they're not going to air all of that stuff because they know she's the police. She's going to foul. You got a free attorney. Of course, they can foul all day.
And production didn't say anything. They didn't ask you to, hey, we're not filming with you, or like they didn't say nothing.
They was happy. They was licking their chops that we fell out. It was like, now we can get the real tea on her because she seems very guarded. She won't let us film in her house.
Production mess.
You know, but she won't let you film in the house because she got evicted, you know? So, you know, they was happy to get that wall. I was the person in between them protecting her and stopping all of this type of stuff. I'm a very savvy person. I know a lot of people. I have much better relationships with people than her. And people like me more in real life. Like, you know, she popped up one baby from Future out of the 30 he have and, you know, felt very special. And so that is her claim to fame.
You didn't have to say that part, though.
Well, he don't have 30, but he have
many.
Many, yeah.
Many on emphasis on many.
Many.
And when's the last time you saw Eliza?
I saw her. She came to my dad's funeral and...
Hey, hold on. Look how long me and Van been locked in. This is my birthday in
that?
2014. That's him
Wow.
all the way to the left.
Is it?
I know what
Looking
picture
straight
it
as
is.
fuck. That nigga like he got bitches, don't he?
And you know what's crazy? And I was at the time.
Look at my dog. Look at my dog.
Oh, and that was like 40 pounds ago. I need to go
I
get
didn't know
on
you
the
used to
table.
play basketball. I was like,
Yeah,
you
I play basketball.
I was like, oh shit.
It's a lot more to me than that's honestly the frustrating thing I think about the show is that they put you in certain
Why don't you go to
categories.
Bad Boys?
Huh?
Go to Bad Boys.
Listen, they would be trying to pack me out on Bad Boys because my mouth is so slick.
Listen, let me tell you something.
I think your mic.
Oh yeah, sorry. Let me tell you something about this Bad Boy shit. All right.
Go to Bad Boys.
You need to. You don't need to be on that show unless you got some anger issues. And I got some anger issues, but not to the extent that them niggas got anger issues. Okay, these niggas were fighting about who unfollowed who. All right, it's not. These bitches are fighting about. You know what I'm saying? It's you don't. This is anyway. I have homeboys that are like made in Philly. They're like, oh yeah, I want to go for Bad Boys. Talk to them. I'm like, nigga. First of all, y'all gotta understand. There's a high likelihood that I'm gonna be in that house, right? They're gonna probably make us fight. So I'm your so understand that. So I get it. You want that bag, but understand you coming to this house. There's a potential.
It's
this
a job.
is gonna happen. It's a job, and two, it's not like people think. It's not a kumbaya shit. Let me tell you, they do season 3. I'm not gonna get through like how I got through this past season, not fighting nobody to the boxing ring. You know, I got lucky because I'm cool as fuck. There was a lot of people on that show that were fans, but then there were a lot of people who already had their clout. Raz B, Orlando Brown. Like, they don't need to, like, act wild. You know, like, a lot of people on the show already had shit going on or they were already on the show. And then the other ones knew of me. And I'm actually cool in real life. I'm not a dickhead. I'm not an asshole for no reason. Like,
he turned up when needed.
But
Absolutely.
do you think they have anger issues or they just want their moment?
It's the one of the two.
I can't tell.
This is my thought. I watched the show and I watched majority of the shows on Zeus, and I think that much like any other Ratchet TV show is that people are looking for the moment. Like what was it on? I think it was recently on Baddies Gone Wild. I watched it a few weeks back, and the girl was wanting to fight because instead of saying, oh, this might have been Baddies this season, the real Baddies.
Africa?
Yeah, Baddies Africa. Where the girl was like, oh, such and such was talking shit. But she didn't tell you that she was talking shit too, so now I need that. I'm like, in real life, I just be like, okay, shit, fake bitch, and I move on.
I think the fighting stuff is becoming very
redundant.
Repetitive.
Yeah,
Yes, that's a great
yes.
yes.
Gets tired.
It's because
and
it's
those
not,
is not bad bitches.
It's not real
at
shit
all.
going on behind it. You know what I'm saying? Like for the men's show, for example, me and Natalie, we spoke about it, but we have different views, right? I don't think there should be a bunch of. I have no problem with the community. I don't think there should be a bunch of gay guys on television doing gay shit. Gay niggas don't want to see gay niggas doing gay. Y'all don't even like each other. Real, y'all don't. Every gay person I've ever met, the first like, I can't stand other gays. Like I hate gay. Like, or they throw F-bombs around. Like y'all don't like each other, which is crazy because that community is supposed to be all inclusivity,
which is why it works for
love,
Zeus Network
type shit. But
I think that's them appealing to you. I don't really think that's like a real thing though.
What?
Them
saying that?
I think that first of all, the space, you're pleasant to everybody, and I will say that. And especially with rumors having on you and being an attractive male, I think that there's some slight hope in majority of those encounters that makes them feel like that if I show myself to be a person that's not as gay or doesn't like as many gays or not have as many associations with gays, that I can get him to move how I need him to move and he can feel safe.
So I believe that to a certain extent, but then I've heard this shit from Bobby, Jason, Tokyo.
These are all gays in a
but they're elite
social status.
Yeah,
but it bothers me when people always coming for you on Twitter.
Yeah,
oh,
it's
you gay,
annoying.
you gay, you gay. Bitch, say something else. Like say something
People
about his nose.
are
Say something.
obsessed with people's
They're
sexuality.
obsessed with your sexuality. Like they really are.
It's so funny because they won't say nothing else. Like I done been arrested.
Say-
won't talk about me being arrested.
Call them a
They won't
convict.
talk about
You a
my
convict.
They won't even call me a convict. Like in an argument, they won't be like, "Shut up, convict. You can't go buy a gun." They won't say that. They're like, "You're gay." Like
because that's just like this top tier.
Say something else. Does that make you really mad though?
It doesn't.
does.
No, not anymore. What makes me mad is when
respond,
you
though.
ask me and I tell you the answer and you're like, "Are you sure?" Like, fuck you mean, am I sure? I respond to people because there are people who don't know, but I don't argue with people like how I do anymore. My issue is when people get disrespectful. Like, don't disrespect. I know you're gonna think what you want to think. That's completely
Right.
fine, but just don't disrespect me because I'm so nice. And I'm so crazy. Like, I will really try to find your IP address or fly you out. Like, I'm really like that.
I don't know
if I'm having a bad enough day.
I don't know
I'm
if Prince,
both.
I feel like Prince could give like nice, humble.
I'm a Libra, man.
And then he jumps to like the devil and like 100.
He's a mixture.
It's a mixture. It's definitely Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde kind of like going on, but it's just more so. It's just because the things that I've been through, bro. I'll be trying to get a handle on it.
I think you move like a person, and I've told you this off camera, and I'm gonna say it now.
What?
Is that he moves like a person with something to prove. And I think in life, when you really get to a certain point in life where you're comfortable and okay with yourself, and you like off of what people think, it gets easier to ignore certain things. Like you see, when you said they don't like me, I didn't bat an eye because I know, like, I live in a nice house. I got cars with an S, houses with an S. Like, so my life don't change
That was a
nothing.
bar.
Yeah, I'm just being honest. So it really doesn't change
Because
nothing.
you could be talking about an S class or saying cars plural. You know what I'm saying?
what?
That's a
Okay.
bar.
It's just like,
No, you're absolutely
and
right.
I feel like with you, it's like you know who you are. I've known you for a long time. I've seen your lineup of girls. Not that that's a definitive way to tell because, I mean, there's married men with 110 kids. We got Bruce Jenner come out at 78. Like, who knows? But the realistic is, long as you know who you are
Yeah.
and you are a good person, a successful person, like, I just feel like the more you acknowledge it, the more people see it bothers you. So the more they try and the more they push and push and push.
So
and if I can get a response out of you, I'm going to keep trying.
Keep doing it. I'll say this. Some of what you're saying is correct. So I'm about to get deep for a second. And hopefully I won't take too long. Everything that Van is saying, for the most part, is correct. I know who I am, but I don't. At the same time, I'm not content with myself, and I do feel like I have something to prove. Hence why I'm always so quick to fight, to show niggas how strong I am, that I can really whoop someone's ass. I don't necessarily feel like I used to be like on a straight campaign, but I don't feel like I'm on that anymore. Like, I feel like it just is what it is. But I do have my moments where I feel like I have to like prove myself in some way, shape, or form, just because I've had to for so long. Even starting from my mother, right? Like, even when my mom.
She thought you was gay or something?
No, fuck no, not like that. But just proving myself or proving my worth. I don't know my worth. That's like, if someone wants to get me for booking or for loving hip hop, I've always given like less than what I should be. How people look at me is not how I look at myself, and that's something that I'm working on every single day. I don't see the value in myself that other people see me. I don't see that potential. So that's why I'm always trying to fight, and I know where it stems from. It literally has started from my mother. Like, I remember vividly being in the kitchen trying to moonwalk, and her like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "I'm trying to moonwalk." She's like, "Stop! You don't know what you're doing." I literally, from that day, anything I did, I'm like, I gotta prove that I'm the best. But I've always questioned myself. Like, am I really good? Am I really a good promoter? Am I really supposed to be on Love and Hip Hop? Was I just lucky? Am I really a good reality TV star? Am I actually good looking? So that's why even certain women, like this whole situation, there's women that you like look at me like, damn, nigga, you fucked with that because I don't know my worth. Like, yeah, I feel like I'm cute or I'm good looking, but I don't know my value, and I go for low hanging fruit because it validates me in a sense. So you are right, and that's why I've had the struggles I've had coming from reality TV for so long, because there's that void that I've been trying to fill and fix or situate, and I haven't been able to. So that's why I get into these things with the fans. It's them calling me gay doesn't actually really bother me. It's just me having to prove that I'm worth something, that I'm this person, like, respect me. Like, I've made myself come from nothing. I was homeless, So it comes from that, like, trying to prove that I'm more than just
What
you
see.
worried about my sexuality. Like, I'm a good fucking person. I was friends with Bobby fucking Lights on television and brought that nigga everywhere with me and didn't give a fuck what no one said. Mind you, he's one of the most flaming, flamboyant homosexuals that I know.
I never met Bobby in
But
person.
I couldn't give a fuck. But the issues that I have, it's not so much that I really care what they're saying. It's just coming from me not feeling worthy enough and not being able to prove that I am worthy enough, and being that I'm where I'm at, and I still struggle because I'm still not where I want. Comparison is a thief of joy, but sometimes I look at Bobby's career and I'm like, fuck, this thing is way up here doing 20 shows and I'm still a part-time promoter and a part-time reality TV star. So it just comes from I'm still trying to find my worth, and that's why I have the issues that I have.
Now, and I may get crucified for this, and you can tell me if I'm wrong, Van. I really think the flamboyant gay people get way more attention, way more paid opportunities, way more everything than a straight male. I don't know what it is.
Well, gay is in right now.
Well, I would agree because,
like, I'm not to cut you off, man. If I was Bobby's best friend now, today, I would be the people's champions. Like, on television, if the relationship we had on Love and Hip Hop was shown how it is today, oh my God. Oh my God. But at the time that I was doing that, it was still like, nigga, what is you doing? Like, gays weren't loved. Like they're celebrated now. They're really celebrated. Gays and women, like, this is their time
But
right
it's
now.
the
Gays, blacks,
flamboyant ones who
women's.
are getting all the paid opportunities. And
But there's nothing wrong with that. They can be flamboyant because at the end of the day, it's just like, you don't want a meek person doing certain things. It depends on there's a time, like I said, there's a time and a place for everything. There's a person for a certain situation, a certain scenario. And often more times than not, those loud, flamboyant ones are the ones who've been through the craziest story. And they've just found themselves and they're just proud as fuck of who they are. Bobby has a crazy ass story. I have a crazy ass story. That's why I'm a flamboyant straight male, but this is just who I am. For them, I feel like some of the most flamboyant ones have gone through some of the craziest shit, and that's just like them owning it. This is who I am. You don't have to accept it, but I'm gonna still be me.
I think from a business standpoint, as far as brands, television, and entertainment, that's going to be a preference of the people in charge and the powers that be, because it takes education and people understanding like the layers and the spectrum of sexuality in general to even be able to break down the fact that there's many types of gay people in the world. Let's start there. So most people don't understand that. So when you put it in perspective, a more flamboyant gay person, we'll just say male, is going to more than likely capture that attention of an exec or things like that, mainly because that's what's relatable to your normal person. If I come in this room and I say my gay cousin, we not picturing
6'2".
We not with goals in their mouth, because it's definitely some. We're picturing Bob. We're picturing Saucy, because that's what we grew up in. When I used to be terrified of myself and I was playing basketball, I played basketball all the way up in college.
They knew you were gay?
No.
They know you were gay.
No, hell no. And when I tell you, I used to see one of them coming from a mile away, but like it was like, I don't even want to cross paths. I don't want you to clock me. It was a lot. So I've seen the world from many different perspectives. Okay. And I will say that, you know, how do I say this in the right way? But basically, like, that's what we think of. When we grew up in high school, there was already one or two that just stood out and just always got all the trouble. Everybody picked on them, but they're also like extremely popular at the same time because it was only so many and everybody else was terrified to even come out. So, you know, it's one of those things. Like, for example, this producer is not with Love and Hip Hop.
Pioneers.
Yeah. This producer is not with Love and Hip Hop at the moment, but I remember one scene a few years ago.
Like production or cast?
Producer.
Is it James?
Oh no. No. James is the showrunner.
Oh.
But
no,
this
same James.
But this is after James left. This is a female. But she told me in one scene that I was talking, and she told me, like, basically in so many words, like, I want more feminine. I want it to give like something that Bobby would say. And I'm like, you have to lot to educate yourself on. And this also is a homosexual producer as well. She was a female. But she literally told me that, like, at the end of a scene, it was like, it was good, but it should have been more of this. And I was like, a gay person who thinks that all people that are in the LGBTQIA, if they add any more alphabets, you know, forgive me. But basically would not understand that. You know, I don't expect everybody to understand that, but I would think she knew. So that's just a reference to what he's saying.
No, Mr. Prince of the South.
I like that, Prince of the South.
I fuck with it. Prince of the South. What's up? What's up, nigga?
What's up with you and Erica?
Oh, God. Absolutely nothing. That's my friend. My friend. Like, her and I actually got into it on her show. They just didn't air that shit. Like, we cussed each other the fuck out. I was like,
so you never
knocked her boots. Would I ever? Erica's a beautiful woman for someone.
She's definitely beautiful. Gorgeous.
She's gorgeous. She's sexy. She's so much sex appeal, but she don't do it for me. I know her.
So you never had sex with Erica?
I've never, ever, even if I did, I wouldn't talk about the bitch. I already got crucified once. And we're talking about Erica. You know what the fuck is going to happen to me if I come on a podcast and be like, I fucked Erica?
Will she really pull up?
What?
I don't know. I never talked to her. Never met her.
Bro, listen,
Erica
that's not even a game
else.
that I would like. No. I respect her. I respect her baby father. You know, even though he has his moments. I respect her kids. I would never. I love Erica. She got a mouth on her. I will say this. I love Erica, but I empathize with Safari because I got a piece of her. Mind you, I've known Erica for 10 years. Me and her have never gotten into it. On her show, we had a little moment. And that woman's motherfucking tongue is so goddamn sharp. I told her, I was like, listen, call the nigga you fucking, because you got me fucked up. You know, like, that was crazy. So as her nigga, as the nigga that whose dick she's sucking or whose kids she got, I can only imagine how she talked to that nigga. What? Oh, so I empathize for Safari.
So her only flaw is just her. Would you say is just her mouth?
No, I wouldn't say that's her only flaw. We all have flaw. I think she does have a little proudy mouth, and I think she doesn't take criticism well. I love Erica, but you cannot tell her shit that she don't want to hear. It's a fight. It's an argument. She has two good friends that are Libras, me and Cassie, the girl that was on the show. And Cassie gets into it with her all the time. Like, but Libras and Scorpios, that's our thing. Me and Bobby, it's my dog, but
he's a Scorpio.
He's a Scorpio. Well. My mother, Scorpio. You know what I'm saying?
And Scorpios are good friends till they turn
great
into
friends.
enemies. Once they get pissed, they go.
Jocelyn's a Scorpio.
Very far.
Miss Hernandez.
I love. Let me tell you something. Jocelyn's real. I fuck with Jocelyn. Like Jocelyn has had like conversation. I'll tell you why.
Well, I'm not gonna say why, but I've heard different.
I'll make sense. Well, I'll tell you. She has issues with some people that I'm cool with, but for me personally, like Jocelyn has taken her time out to have like conversations with me and literally tell me like, you're a star. Keep going. She's like, the moment that I get a chance to help you, I'm gonna help you. Don't fall on. I mean, I'm not gonna throw anybody in the bus, but she was like, don't worry about these niggas or being up underneath them. Your time is gonna come. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about the love and hip hop. She's like, Prince, like you got it. She always tells me some motivational shit. Like that's real. I didn't even know she was like, bro. I had no idea. You wouldn't even think like Jocelyn Prince. That's my. I fuck with her. She's always uplifting me or trying to fill my cup up in some way. Dead ass. It's crazy.
Now, why didn't they air? Remember you had the cast on your leg. Why didn't they air who you were fighting or the reason why you got that cast on your leg?
They did. That was on Erica's show.
But
did the cast?
Yeah.
Yeah, it happened on Erica's show.
Because of what?
I was fighting, what's his name? They showed the fight.
Seven.
Mr. Thing. No, I never fought Seven.
You sure? Because I heard it's a rumor that you fought Seven. And
the guy who
he broke my leg?
Yes. That was someone called me and told me this. They said, "Did you hear about,
I mean, not saying that Seven might not be strong enough to, I don't know, break my leg, but rest in peace. No, me and Seven is the one person in the house that I wanted for Eric. I fucked him. He gives man. Like he's not like with all that talking super personable shit. Like not that he's dry, he just carries himself like how a man is, how we're taught a man is supposed to act. I was just like, damn, that's pretty cool. But no, him and I ain't get into it. It was just, I was there to look good and go viral. I permed my fucking hair. You think I'm trying to fight with that? Nigga just grab that shit like this and yank my ass.
I saw that and I was like, look at Kamala.
You know what I'm saying? I went in that motherfucker like, I was like, oh.
You wrong for that one. No, you wrong for that.
No, when I saw it in the blogs, I was like, Prince is going to beat me up. But I was like, Kamala has spoken.
I thought I was giving, you know what's crazy? I feel like people were saying that shit because I'm black. I thought I was giving Brad Pitt. No. You know what I'm saying? I could go like this.
And you saw the whole time throughout the season.
Yeah, I was.
Oh my God. The preview,
feeling that perm.
The preview of the fight when his hair was blowing in the wind.
If you see me fight like this,
I want to throw my phone across the room. I was laughing so hard. Oh my God. I DM'd that to Bobby. I was like, do you see the hair? I was
like, please don't let this. I promise you, like that's not how I fight. It wasn't. I'm gonna break it down for you. So first of all, when I was swinging like if this nigga grabs me by my hair, I'm fucked. He gonna pull out a whole patch. I'm gonna look like I lost. This is my real hair. Yeah. It ain't thick. You know, when you straighten it, it gets a little thin. You know, I'm island.
Chris, what you do?
You know what I'm saying? Bro, I threw that shit back like this.
Chris was like, and that hair was bob.
Bro, listen, if you really watch the scene, I ain't never shy away from no fucking fight. Nigga, the whole time I'm pleading, I'm like, bro, I'm not on that type of time.
Is that
bro,
really you in real life? Somebody call you out anywhere?
Yeah, I'm not.
He's gonna fight anybody who call him out. I will give him that, and I will always say that in reference to him. It is not necessarily good quality. I won't say, especially once you get more successful and you get shit to lose. Because I feel like I can name a few people that you fought that were nobody then, nobody now, and I don't even mean nobody in like the entertainment. I mean literally nobody,
and
like
got
beneath.
Juice, yeah.
So I feel like every time you put that out, like it's just like you lose automatically because these people don't have nothing. So I just wish you wasn't so like reactive, but he definitely will fight.
I've definitely worked on it. It's not the same, but for me, it's more so emotional. That's why like Bad Boys is cool and it's not cool for me because I can't cold start fight. Like if you just walk in here like, all right, come on, let's do it. I'm kind of be like, wait, what the fuck, nigga? What you got going on?
You gotta
Like,
provoke me.
You gotta provoke me, and then I'm gonna whoop your ass. If not, I can get my ass whooped. When I'm not there, I could get my ass whooped. I ain't gonna hold you. That's the only time you can whoop my ass if I'm not there. But when I'm there, nigga, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. It's gonna
stick.
It's gonna take some shit, nigga. We both, nigga. And if I am losing, nigga, I'm biting, clawing, eye gouging, nigga. There's no. Bro, I'm going there. I'm going there. That's why people look at me and they see this cute little sweet nigga. I haven't lost yet. I have not lost yet. Tori jumped me, and outside of that, I have not lost yet. Knock on wood. Not that I'm looking for shit. I know I can get my ass whooped. Shit, season 3 it could happen. That's why I want 100,000. But yeah, we gonna go. I done fought niggas 120 pounds heavier than me.
Because that boy called you out, and I said, Prince gonna back down, and you did, and I said,
yeah, no. But on the Erica show, I was backing down. I was like, I am not on this type of time. I'm like, and it was so confusing because we spoke the day before. So the first thing we had a little friction because me and Mr. Thing, because he was doing like a lot. I'm just like, bro, just chill out. I'm just here for, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're doing a lot. He came to me right after that scene. Hey, bro, we got off on the wrong foot. Da, 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 da. I was just like, oh, I appreciate it, bro. Listen, bro, we're here to make good TV. It's all good. Just don't go too low. But I'll meet you there. We can make good TV. Let's do it. Because I don't learn the game now.
That's to rock you to sleep. I don't trust nobody that got
nothing
well,
to say on the side.
and you know
like
what?
if you hit me now, I want to put bullets
That's
on
just,
you.
yeah.
That's why
I would be fired from Bad Boys.
I'm not talking about for fun. Remember, this isn't Bad Boys. This is Erica's dating show.
That
so
too.
I'm just there to make good TV. I'm like, if you want to talk shit back and forth, cool. I'm thinking that's what he's going to want to do. Next day, the scene comes. Y'all only saw a 20-second clip. I was talking there with them for an hour. That entire hour, he was staring at me like that. Like,
like he need that.
Yeah, like he need that. So afterwards, I'm like, bro, like, what's up with you? Like, you good? He's like, I want to fight. I'm like, bro, I don't want to fight. Like,
production. Before you fight, start asking, is this y'all or is this really him?
I was like, bro, like I'm chilling. I'm not on that type of time. He's like, well, I feel like you tried me. And then he stood up. Bro, what am I going to sit there and him steal off of me and I get my ass beat? I will say I fucked up because I was still kind of like, this has to be a joke, taking my sweater off.
Oh,
I would have stole off from me knowing I can't whoop me.
Him that. As soon as I said, oh, I would have been swinging.
I would have swung on me.
Went up like this, I would have been.
But the moment I was taking it off, I'm like, oh, I fucked up. But he let me get it all the way off. I'm like, okay, babe.
He's stupid.
We back in it.
Look at God.
You know? Yeah, look at God.
Every fight I ever been, I always hit first.
But it was still a joke. So that's why I was like, even instead, like, I don't fight like that. But I was like, all right, maybe he's just, like.
No, he was ready for you.
No, let me tell you something. One of them hits grazed me. One of them shits, but that's when I was like, oh, he for real.
Oh, let's go.
I went and that shit went, I was like, oh, this nigga's for real. And then the ankle snapped, and that's when I saw black. I was like, oh, bitch, you gotta get your ass whipped now. My ankle snapped. I brought him down. They couldn't get me off of him. I'm like, this nigga's finna get his ass whooped now. Like, you asked for this. I did not come here to get my ankle broke. I'm supposed to fly to Atlanta to go film some other shit. I'm going to London 2 days after that. I'm in London at Carnival with a boot on now because of your ass.
Crazy funny.
I was pissed. Body was looking right. I can't do legs now.
Missed the thing.
And then the crazy part is, this was even crazier. Mm-hmm. The nigga was still in my DMs afterwards, apologized, cool. I'm giving him advice. He asked me for fashion advice, all this shit, all for the show to air. Him get his ass whooped and him just start talking shit all again, tagging me and shit.
Of course.
I'm like,
it's all a game.
That's why it's like you can't tell me nothing to rock me to sleep. No.
And that's why I don't follow none of her cast anymore. It's just like, I'm so general. I fuck with y'all, but when y'all do this weird shit, that's why.
What about Bria?
Bria's the only one I still follow. That's
love
the realest
her. I
one.
love her.
That's the
she
only one.
Because
everyone else, I either want to fuck them or it's like it's disingenuous. Like I'm really only following because I'm trying to hit.
Did you fuck Selena?
No.
Because
Yeah, I know, but no. But we'll tell you this though. She did me wonders. I'll tell you. That Erica show, ain't nobody calling me gay. Those bitches in my DM kind of like, I want to see what Selena talking about. So I was like, okay, shout out to you, Selena. You know what I'm saying? But no, I was chilling.
So you ain't never get...
No. But I was definitely trying. There was a couple people on her show that I was like, you could get it, you could get it, you could get it.
So that night when we went to...
But they all curved me.
What's that place?
They didn't curve me. It just... I don't have the energy to that I need to put in to get it. But I could get it.
Okay.
It's a hookah spot in Wynwood that Bobby and I pulled up to you at. You were with Selena. Was that during filming?
Yes, that was during filming.
Okay.
Some shit.
Like them two alone?
Hmm?
Them two alone?
Accent?
Probably. Were we alone? Yeah.
Why were you alone?
It was in public. I fuck with Selena. She's cool. She's She's Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. As cool as that bitch can be, is as messy and weird and off as she can be. Like she has her moments where she's such a normal, cool person. I've met to know her. Even on Erica's show, I gave her flowers. I'm like, bro, like, you're such a dope, cool bitch. You're great for TV. But then you go and do this weird ass shit. You telling people that you done did this with me. You throwing this nigga under the bus. You like, for what? But again, I've had yes and no. I've had conversations with her. Selena takes care of her entire family. Not that anyone gives a fuck because she done ruined so many other people, but she does all this shit because she don't give because. And to be honest with you, this is how anyone thinks. If the world was ending, they would all think the same. She don't give a fuck about nobody but her and her family. And so it's kind of like on one hand, I respect this. Like, damn, this everything she does is to take care of her family. But it's like at what cost, how you're going about it. But it's just like, fuck, it's still admirable. She don't give a fuck what none of us think. All that money she's making, all that stupid slutty shit she's doing is to make sure her nieces and nephews and her mother and her aunts and her grandmother are all taken care of. So it's just like, fuck. It's you know, you're doing some fucked up shit, but you got intentions, right? We all say it's about intentions. I didn't know she used to mess with
Snoop Dogg too and other like big names in the industry.
She getting money, man. She getting money. She's doing what she got to do and how she got to do it. I don't judge no woman. I love women. I respect them. I was raised by 5 women. They be pissing me off sometimes, but you know that's how I was raised. I'm a girl's guy, unfortunately.
So what were you doing in the Bahamas? Because you went to the Bahamas.
You wanna know? I'm filming my own television show, bitch. I'm getting a dating show.
Oh, Zeus?
Nah, I'm joking. Look at y'all. No, I wish. No, I will tell you what though. The rumors started and everyone hated. Everyone hated. It was a joke. I think even I ain't gonna say that because that he'll see that and he'll snap on me. Everyone hated on me. And when Bobby told me some shit that allegedly some people said in Zeus, and I was just like, wow, I'm doing this to help, motherfucker. What you talking about? And then people called my manager like, how is he getting the show? People, I'm just like, damn, fuck you mean how? Bitch, I've been on TV since 2016.
Fuck. Well, I can't say this on camera. I have to tell you when that camera goes off.
Okay, but yeah, like what you? I've been putting in work, bitch. I done been through the blender. Give me something.
But I think that unfortunately with you, I feel like the cliffhanger for people socially is to wait for you to be gay. So I just feel like that's a part of the anticipation and like that's like that peak moment for him. So I feel like, unfortunately,
so aggravating.
Like no matter what happens, it's gonna be like if it's a show, no matter what it is, even it could be Bad Boys season 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, your own show. You can go to Dish.
They're not going to tune in unless...
No, I don't think that. They're going to tune in with anticipation of something gay happening.
Yeah.
And I don't think, if I ever told you this, but before you got on Love and Hip Hop, you know, they were going around Miami asking everybody who knows somebody about people. And you know how they do. They get all your personal info. And
trying to do what exactly, Van?
To monetize on drama and what they heard about a person. And it was actually kind of shocking to me because... At the time, I was managing Malik. He was on season 1 with you as well. And one of the questions they asked me, because Eliza was a part of the pilot as well for Love Hip Hop season 1.
I heard her talk crazy too.
And she honestly, what I will say about her is that she's not very gossipy. Like she can be loose lips and tell stuff she didn't do no research on.
But there you go.
But I don't know her, even though I don't like her. I don't know her to be like. Like, to be honest, but if she said it, she might have. But as far as you, I know the producers, you know, MC.
Yeah.
Yeah. So them particularly was like asking about if I had ever heard the rumors about you and the R&B singer.
Yeah, I've heard some shit like this. So Amada was actually supposed to, a lot of people don't know this, me and Amada was supposed to be like a thing, season 1.
Really?
Yeah. And what happened was...
So you're trying to say that Love and Hip Hop is allegedly...
Love and Hip Hop isn't allegedly. It's very loosely scripted. And Love and Hip Hop Miami, there was nothing going on. They had to... Didn't none of us know each other before that show? Bobby was the only person I knew before Love and Hip Hop because
I thought you knew Veronica and Joe and...
I knew Joe. Joe. That's her name's not Joey.
JoJo.
I knew JoJo from real life.
Yeah.
Before, but none of us were friends before. Bobby came up to me because
that bitch, I must say.
He knew...
Is she still in Miami?
No, she's in Texas.
He knew everything that was going on because that nigga's just so... He did his homework for this. That's why he's so fucking lit. This nigga was prepared. So he came up to me in Club Ivy like, hey, I'm Bobby. You're Prince. You're going to be on Love and Hip Hop. Let's be cool. Oh, cool. So But what was I saying? I kind of like lost my thought.
No, if it's fake or not.
Oh yeah. So me and Amada were actually supposed to be. They wanted us to be a little thing. Season 1. What happened was Amada ended up telling me she said no because they thought they were gonna that her setup was gonna be them trying her like she's dating me and I turned out to be gay. So she that's the only reason she didn't fuck with me is because of that. So it's so nuts. So to go back to what you were saying to piggyback, I feel like. And this could be true or not true. You know how everyone has to sacrifice something? You know how they say you have to sacrifice whether
to
it's
be
a
famous.
sibling or you got to sacrifice your time or you got to sacrifice
Your morals,
your
right.
morals. I feel like my sacrifice
Was what?
is my sexuality. I feel like I have to because that's the one thing I hold to. I don't give a fuck about being broke for a year. I don't give a fuck about not having no bitches. I don't give a fuck about I don't give a fuck about none of that. I feel like the one thing I have to give up is like who I actually am. Like I've literally had offers to be in a Paramount movie. I've had offers to be in Netflix. I'm not gonna say who, but someone asked me to pretend to be their gay boyfriend for a Netflix show. Like, fuck no. But I could have transcended. I could have gone to. I don't.
You would
it's
be a lot bigger
crazy
if
to
you were
me.
gay. Of
Cut the
course.
check. I got
It's
you.
great, but and it's just like I'm not gonna sell myself for no check. Don't get me wrong, bitch. I want to be a millionaire bad. But I guess I don't want to be it bad enough because I'm not gonna go pretend to be something I'm not.
But just imagine the people in the industry now who have millions of dollars. What they had to sacrifice.
I
what they had to do.
understand
Well,
that.
some of them
I'm
did,
not-
some of them didn't.
and
He's
some
just
of them
not willing
did.
to do it. and
I'm
that's
what I'm
great.
saying. I guess I'm not willing to do it because I feel like the one thing the universe is like, yeah, just go insane, just pretend for one moment. We're gonna give you all your dreams, and I ain't gonna do that.
Even
shit.
if he wasn't an entertainer, he would be a lot more successful if he was gay. First of all, because I know niggas with some money, all right? And
But I feel like you won't.
nigga,
not-
if I was gay,
I feel like-
wouldn't work.
I would
If
If I was gay, the type of gay I would be on a PJ with a wrist full of Van Cleefs,
Yeah,
feet
that's a
up.
fact.
I promise you, I wouldn't be doing shit. That's like me gay. I promise you, I'm gonna be the type of gay that's in Dubai, bitch. Gay on a yacht.
Why? Because a rich man paid for it.
If I'm gay,
Look, remember?
yeah, you think I'm gonna be doing shit? I know I'm fine. I know there's a motherfucker out there that's gonna pay for my life.
And you just got to be smart, though, because
Several.
Several.
The gays can be deceptive. They'll get the ball rolling and get it started, then try to
Guess
pull that
what,
rug,
baby?
But if you smart and you know what you're doing, you good.
Let me
But
tell you
I
something.
do agree. I think he would be like, as far as an entertainer, anything just bigger and better. But it's just one of those things that I can't blame him because there's so many things outside of entertainment, things that have gotten offered to me and things that I've ran across that if you compromise who you are, you could get it.
You could transcend. It's just like, dog, I can't do that.
Yeah.
My father, like, bro, my dad would be like, my family, my friends would be so like, damn, bro, like they know me. Niggas know I'm not gay.
Well,
People, the audience can think what they want. Niggas know, so it'd be like, damn, bro, like you really doing that because you want.
But
you
not-
want
but not my
famous?
But
tax
they
bracket is
hand to be
different.
out
More
though.
money?
They hand to be out though, for sure.
I just really don't think you can be as famous as like a Denzel or like a Ari or a Jada without sacrificing your morals, your values, something. Like Ari,
You gotta sacrifice some, and that's what I'm saying. I know what I gotta sacrifice.
Right.
I ain't gonna sacrifice.
like
it.
I didn't know who
I'ma call
Ari
you back on the
was
podcast.
until she shattered G
call you
Herbo's
back on the
window,
podcast.
and then he called the police, and everything happened, and transpired with that. I didn't know who the hell she was. So she was acting like a crazy girlfriend, and then now she has businesses. Now she's on the Impact BT, stuff like that. So I feel like you have to sacrifice something.
You do. What's my
Something.
sacrifice gonna be? I don't mind. Bro, there's times that I sit at home and I'm just racking my brain like, what the fuck am I gonna do? Everyone, I go to the club sometimes. The owners, bro, it hurts my heart. The owners say to me like, Prince, why are you still here? You're a superstar, bro. They tell me all the time, so I know it's in me. It's like, what the fuck I gotta do? It's not like I'm not trying.
You know
Nigga,
what you gotta do.
You know I'm bad. For Bad Boys didn't hit me up. Nigga, I put myself out there. I flew myself to that audition. I stood in line. I didn't have
I
a
remember,
VIP.
I remember, I remember,
I didn't
I
have no
remember.
VIP fucking
I
pass. I
remember.
was in line. Aura let me skip. Thank God
Yeah.
to him. I don't know why he's weird
We're
now.
gonna get into that.
Aura let me skip. Zeus people saw me, pulled me out of line. I did my thing, and guess what? I
What?
still didn't get picked. You know when I got picked?
What?
When Bobby sent my video of me fighting that big ass nigga to Jason, got Jason to post it,
The one at,
and that's when
Five
they
Guys?
yes, and that's when they called me. I flew myself out, put myself out there, was in the audition with them niggas trying to fight me, by the way. Flamboyant, weird ass gay niggas trying to fight me. Stood out there, swallowed my fucking pride. Like I feel I'm a Fresh Prince of South Beach. I'm Prince from Love and Hip Hop. I did my thing. I'm not boring.
Yeah.
Did all that, still didn't get picked.
Mm-hmm.
Got into that fight that went viral. They picked it's not like I'm not out here working. I go to castings. I do self tapes. Like I'm trying. You know, I just, I haven't given up yet. I ain't making excuses. I'm still clapping for everybody else around me. I'm not no hater. I'm just patiently waiting.
So
I show the love. I do the favors.
You do. I could actually say that. Even you helped me out. I didn't go because something happened. But even with the Erica's premiere show, you got me in there. I couldn't go, but you do a lot of people favors.
I personally think that's why I'm so confident. Even in the beginning when you first started with the thing about what I feel about like the show, like, and I'm like, I really don't care. I don't give it too much thought, because when you're doing so much stuff outside of that, it's kind of like it's just another thing. But I feel like when you really committed and you really want to be like in front of the camera as a star and all those things, it becomes a wrecking thing in your mind of like, what am I gonna do? What I'm gonna do next? And I feel like with you, before Love and Hip Hop, this is just my honest evaluation. I think before you even did Love and Hip Hop, I think you were in a better position and had a better footing and control of what it is you do then. When I first met you, which was in 2014, I had just graduated college. That was when I used to hang out with Jeff because I was at Nova going to law and MBA. And literally, like, I've never seen nobody be able to get that many people to a club, that caliber of women. And I mean, let's not say like attractive makes you better than, but I mean, I've seen it like with my own eyes, like just, and not only just women that are beautiful, but women with status. And it's Miami. That's what you get paid for. So I think, in my opinion, as far as promoters, he was the best person I had ever saw do it at that particular time. But I feel like once you join TV, it becomes distractive. Then it's all these other things that I feel like becoming famous kind of makes it much harder for you and a lot harder for you to take steps in real life, because he can't go and get a regular job. He can't go work nowhere. They're going to know him. They're going to ask for pictures. It makes your life a lot more complicated. Certain things that you could be doing to make money, but you're apprehensive about it. So I think that once you take that step, if you don't go all the way to the top, it makes your life a lot harder and knocks you
when
down
in the
more.
middle. Yeah, it's like, yeah, exactly. Everything he's saying is true. It's hard. It's right. And you get in your head, like the shit. It's overwhelming sometimes. Like I'm in a weird space. Like I got thrust onto TV, and I'm supposed to be in this place where everyone shouldn't have access to me. I should have some exclusivity. But how the fuck am I going to do that when every single person needs to have my number to hit me to come to the club or whatever the case is? Like, because I didn't make it all the way through, I'm like that little bauble that's like here stuck like this.
So what? And
when I do try to, like, even the things with being cool and unfollowing everyone from Instagram, just trying to create the exclusivity, it don't work no more.
Just be who you are, and the rest will follow.
But I am. He has to try to do different things, and like I said, it's a wrecking ball of trying to figure out what gets me to that next level, because that's the ultimate goal. But that's his goal versus everybody else's goal is
versus
different.
Everybody else goal who they want me to still be here and be this person that they know.
Okay,
like, no one will allow me.
No
one will give me that fame or like I've seen Bobby like give it, like people will, they give him his fame. They roll out the red carpet. It's just like people don't want to give that to me. It's like,
I'll be honest about Bobby, right? And this is not like, a jab or anything. He was on Love and Hip Hop, right? He had his little chase with XX Nas. But aside from that, I didn't see Bobby, and this is not a jab, I didn't see Bobby doing anything. Now, when he got on Zeus, that's when I feel like his bag went up. I feel like he was able to do more things. He had more opportunities. But I feel like before there was Zeus, I feel like it was like Love and Hip Hop or just Love and Hip Hop. There was nothing else, because I didn't see Bobby.
So I'm going to tell you, so behind the scenes, Bobby's gone through quite a few different things. He's been given record deals. He's filming movies. This is before Zeus. He's filming movies. He's doing white television show. That's why you don't watch it. We watch a lot of nigga shit. He's doing
he did.
You know what I'm saying? He's doing white shows like Peacock and shit like that. So that's maybe you don't see because they're not getting posted on Spiritual World or Ball Alert unless
or Shade Room or something.
Or Shade Room. But he's out. Trust me, the nigga lit. He doing shit. Zeus did bring him a different bag because he has the friendship with Lemmy. So the nigga's lit.
And it's a younger following. So it is like a re-emergence of
Bobby Lights, his personality,
career.
His career.
Honestly, like, and even keep in mind, before Zeus was like shortly when Love and Hip Hop started losing more of his viewership anyway. So at that time, being in the opening credits and basically, in my opinion, him or Amada being basically the most people on there that do the most on the show, I felt like that was enough to sustain him because he stands out so much as his personality. Like Bobby
Brandy
is
was
like
hosting
watching
Pride
a
every
TV.
week.
Like in real life, as a person that's his friend, I will say like it's annoying sometimes. Like I will go off on Bobby. We have great times. We have some low, but watching Bobby and knowing him in real life is like you watching a movie. Like you cannot believe a person has this much character, and I feel like it stands out when he meets other people. So he gets ultimately a lot of opportunities. And let's face it, it's a lot less gay men in that space of entertainment than there is.
Yeah, not as big,
Any-
sexy. There's
Yeah.
a lot now.
Yeah,
There's
but
a
then
lot
that's
of,
also, you know, and I know Sexy personally, great person, he's doing great things, but that's a whole different type of lane. That's more so like social media and things of that sort. But when it comes to like actual television, I think that Bobby,
has it.
He's
I will
Beyonce
say, if I think of it, I
reality
may be
TV, I think.
misstepping, but I will say that I think he's done the most on reality TV of the out gays that I can think
outside
of.
of RuPaul, who the fuck?
Yeah,
else?
I'm sorry.
What other gay nigga you think
That's
of
different.
when you think of TV?
Because I'm thinking he's done like he's
House of
done
Villains.
Bravo,
That's true.
he's done
That's
E,
true.
he's done Zeus, he had his
VH1,
own show,
BET.
he's done Celebrity Squares, he's done Breakfast Club,
Bro,
he's
Bobby
done
is-
everything
yeah,
there
that's what I'm
that-
saying.
to
You
be
kind of like
done.
you
for a
under
gay
this
man.
nigga has accolades. Like he's lit.
He's done a lot.
But I think you're right. I think we got so caught up in the
The black people world.
stuff.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
forget this
because I
nigga
think
has-
it's one of them things
Yeah.
where because me and him had this big thing. We went to the Dade County Fair last year, right? And this was 2024. We went to the Dade County Fair and we got there and it was just so many people. Like, and I've known him just as long as I've known him for like over
Yeah.
10 years. And I've never seen people run up to him and like that much
Scream
and like doing all that. And it was like
Yeah.
mostly younger people, even guys that appear to be straight. Like my girlfriend let you put him off. He was like, it was to the point that we was like, okay, we gotta leave and like try this again earlier or with a security guard. So it was that bad. Like people chasing
And
him.
I believe it because when we first got in Love and Hip Hop, nigga, me and Bobby used to walk down Ocean Drive. Oh my God. I saw the vlogs up. Lit. I missed that shit.
They was going crazy. So he's like, oh, I'm like, Bobby, this is Zeus. This is the reemergence of young people knowing who you are. And like the crowd that watches VH1 is somewhere in the 40-something range. Like when I go to Sawgrass Mall, it never fails. When I go to a mall or something, it's always somebody, auntie or mama or grandma who be like, oh, I know you. And I be like,
Bro, my
"I'm from where?"
grandparents.
That's what
love
they watch.
Love and
Man.
Hip Hop. That's all they watch. My granddaughters.
Yeah.
When I got in Love and Hip Hop, I ruined the franchise for them. They were pissed. Now they gotta watch me and my bullshit. But yeah, it's my
Right.
grand-aunts love that shit. It's them. You know,
Yeah.
the Zeus is the TikTok. And
Zeus is the
that
young
Gen Z,
crowd, so
yeah.
It's the it
it's
thing
different.
right now.
Yeah, so when he's like, oh, these people know me from
Yeah.
Love It. I was like, no way in hell. So I set him back. He was sitting in the corner. Me and my homeboy Connie, and Jared was with us. I was asking the little kids like, where you know him from? They was like, TikTok when he was drunk as fuck on the beach with Zeus. That's what they was saying. Or they was like, oh, we know him from Zeus. And then a lot of them was saying we know him from Baddies. And keep in mind, he's barely on, like, he go one episode at a time. So that's the new
Which I
reemergence
don't
of
know
his fame.
how, but I'm like,
But that's the thing. So they know him from that. But realistically, as far as the cable television world, he's done everything that could be done.
Literally,
Especially
bro.
to be in a marginalized community as a minority and gay.
I'm really
Yeah,
having
bro,
my
you gotta
research on
really get
Bobby.
his flowers. He's
He's-
Bobby is gonna go down as an icon unless he just does some super crazy fuck shit. Bobby dies today, he's an icon.
He's
For the
done a
gay
lot.
community, he's an icon.
And I feel like a lot of gays, to what you said earlier, have this attitude of like, why not me or why that person? So I feel like that would be the little bit friction he has within the gay community. Because I've been with him to bookings all out of the state, you know,
Yeah.
everywhere. And there's always the women, there's always the straight guys with their girlfriends. There's always those people coming and giving flowers. But as like the gay community, like I disagree with it being like not liking each other. I think it's just extremely competitive.
Crabs in a barrel.
So it's also like everybody, gays are naturally celebrities, and I think it comes from that feeling you get from being left out as a kid and being treated
You wanna feel
differently
important.
and everything. So it's that like that's why so many gays are successful and have certain things. I think is because you feel like you got to overcome so many things. Like I never forget You know, like an argument I got in with like this was like 5 or 6 years ago, and this was I wasn't even comfortable with myself yet. And this dude was like, "Oh, you're a faggot," and I was like, "And bitch, you homeless and you broke." And it was like when I went down the line, and I was like, "And I'm a lit when I have money, you don't." Like, and it was just and the things kept flying out of my mouth, and I felt like that was my first time acknowledging somebody calling me that, and I felt like I only did because I felt like I'm here and you're there. So I feel like a lot of gays have the attitude of like not really being where they want to be. So it's so hard to like see other people that you feel like don't deserve that light. Get it?
I ain't gonna. I'm gonna do my research on Bobby. I'm gonna do my
Yeah,
research because I don't want to bad talk Bobby. I just haven't seen him do things outside of the black
bro. Like even
community.
like bro, we did a fucking commercial for Burger King when we were on Love and Hip Hop.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta show me after we're done.
Yeah, we did a fucking commercial for Burger King with a whole bunch of little Spanish white kids. Yeah, like he's done lit shit.
I didn't know
this
that.
nigga kicking us out, huh? Is that time?
We got 5 minutes, but I really want to
Okay.
talk about
Go.
your arch nemesis, Ara.
That is I'm his arch nemesis. That nigga ain't my arch
I
nemesis.
love that. That's what I say.
Let
That
me
nigga
tell
got
you,
imaginary beef.
I was here, and I don't know if Prince remember. I was here, and I was interviewing Ara, and I texted him. I said, "What are you up to?" He said he was doing content and stuff like that. And I said, "I'm about to interview Ara." He texts me back. So normally he texts about like an hour or so, or 30 minutes to text back. He texts me back fast. Drop the address. I'm like, why?
Pulling up.
He's like, I'm gonna whoop ass. I said, you gonna do
He
what?
counted that victory.
He was
I
texting me
love the
like he
confidence.
was
I don't
texting
know
me
him,
like
but I like
address,
that.
address. I'm like, no, I'm
Bro,
not.
this nigga made a
sending
whole
you.
diss song. How he gonna? I'm a oak tree that he's gonna cut down. I'm pussy. I'm this. Like, bro, mind you, I didn't even do shit. This all came after the show. We had our issue, resolved it. Now the show come out and he's seeing the episodes. Cause now he's re-mad, bro. How the fuck you gonna get? I ain't never disrespect a man. I make jokes, yeah, when he's doing his little stupid shit like it's a joke.
Right.
I ain't never called the nigga out of his name. I ain't call him no
The F word,
F-bomb, no. I ain't talk about his sexuality. There's absolutely no reason for this nigga to be mad at me. He feels like I picked on him. Never. I don't pick on nobody.
It's the fans, and it's a TV show, and it's the moment, and it's the willing to do anything to get recasted and be on it. And that's just when people, and I don't know him, so I'm not speaking on him specifically, but I will say when people don't have nothing else going on, they got to give that all to get that second shot.
And guess what?
You the second.
Your
shot.
boy don't got nothing going on. Respectfully.
I wouldn't say him, but I'm saying in general because I know the people that I'm thinking of when I say that, and a lot of people are just like that in
But you
general.
know, I mean, not that I have the world going on, nigga. I'm still somewhat stuck too, but like I'm working my motion.
It's
I'm not
more
out here
than most.
talking about nobody else.
And what
I'm
when I
minding
say
my
over the phone,
business.
slow motion is better than what?
No
But
motion.
imagine if you was doing it.
Yeah.
You would compromise your integrity, who you believe to be, yourself to be, but you will see results come from diabolical, like people that are degenerate, people that don't have nothing going on. Like they get results because they act out all day, every day. And sometimes it's easier just for networks and people to just say, he too smart.
What was your question about him?
Because I would say he has nothing going on, but I would say I'm not gonna look at him. I would say he's trying to figure things out for himself to elevate to his next gig.
He ain't got nothing going on. I ain't got nothing going on. I work in a nightlife. Zeus flies me out to help them sometimes, and I'm waiting for him to call me for a show. But I'm kind of chilling.
But you make money to pay your bills, right?
Yeah, but I ain't got shit going on. He don't? That mean he don't got nothing going on.
Did I say that?
All right, but no, the way that you just phrased that, but you're like, but you have making bills to pay for. That means that's insinuating.
He's saying he wants you to say it that he don't got nothing going on without him.
Exactly, he don't.
Man,
I've been said it.
I don't know
Man.
that. And I don't
Listen,
want him looking for me because I'm
I
going
ain't-
to run him over. Because if he pull up on me, I'm going to run him over my car. Because I'm not doing
What
it.
nigga say? Cut his fucking thing.
No, listen, honestly, I wish the best for him. I know that when he got his little money from Zeus, he wanted to do his own
Little
little
money.
like.
Yeah.
It was a little money. We could call a spade a spade. It was a little money. I mean, mine was a little money compared to what the girls get. But I know he wanted to take his little money and get some cameras and do his thing. Like, bitch, I would have filmed something for him because I'm that supportive of the people that I know and I fuck with. But he's doing this weird shit, bro. I'm a genuine person. I'm sorry if you felt like I picked. I'm sorry if you felt like I picked on you, bro. I never picked on you. I fucked with you. But all that extra shit is. I am 6'3", 200 pounds.
So if Ira wants, to get in the field, you gonna get in the field.
Address. Send it now.
You have to catch me in the right moment. if it's on something like right now, I'm so calm and demure. If he called you and was on some shit, I'm like, bro, all right, what's your problem, bro? Like, just chill. He caught me in that moment. It's up. I'm feeling like that. You text me, yo,
And if he walked
send me the
in-
address. Send me that. He would have got everything. But I'm not on that type of time, bro. Like, I have no issue with you, RR, when you see this. I don't know why you still hate me, nigga. You know.
Yeah, because that show
I'm
was
gonna
a
call
while
or
ago.
text away. What the fuck happened for him and I to be upset? Did him and I fight?
I mean, when
I said that he
the day
lost.
that I interviewed
Tory
him-
Lanez jumped me. I got my ass whooped.
The day that I
we all
interviewed
lose
him-
some.
I was there that day, and I told you. I was with Tory that night, and I told him that was a terrible idea. Like, I was in the section when it happened. Like, Prince, and to this day, and I told you this, but I'm telling you again, you had no business coming over there with 500 people.
No, I was Dolo, the
I'm
fat
saying
guy.
it was 500 people with
Oh,
us,
you I
and
surely
walked
didn't.
You went from way where you was at way to our section, and that's what happened.
Because the Golden Boy called me, but I had no business going over there only for
And you
one
knew
reason.
this had been going on
knowing
all
that
day.
him and his, but the only reason I did is because we had the little thing, but his manager spoke to me, and so I'm thinking like, all right, shit's cool. He wants to talk. I knew I shouldn't have walked over there. I knew. Him and the man, we had just got into it. I shouldn't have gone over there. But I'm
No.
thinking,
Because this had been brewing on the internet the whole day.
yeah. And
And
I went
honestly-
live, and yeah.
Because I was there with them before the club. It was a whole thing. And I spoke directly to Tory, actually, and I told him, I said, Prince is a good person. He's a TV person. He's just animated. And you know what else I said? I said, because it was over the I'm Sprung thing. I was like, Prince feels overlooked. Just like I just told you in this thing, I'm like, he made a song, then you made a remix to it, and it's all big because he's just a bigger artist. I was like, I don't feel like it's a big, like, disrespect or try thing, and I don't feel like he felt that triggered by it. But you got to understand, when it's a person that's a millionaire and a breadwinner for that whole circle,
And everyone's in their area. Yeah, I
listen,
get it.
If you come in the vicinity, they're going to do whatever because that is the way that they survive.
I ended up
and they get
hearing
their
from some
bills
bitches
paid.
that he was fucking, that they was gonna jump me no matter what. They didn't give a fuck. But the
Well-
problem was I ain't do shit wrong. My issue was I know all the DJs. Y'all not gonna play the same exact song that's his and not play mine. I'm gonna start fighting y'all.
mean,
Fuck it.
But
Fuck
it did come
So
off
we-
haterish. But I know how you are because you're a person that's transparent and
Right.
you speak how you feel. But sometimes you gotta dial that back.
And when I think about it, yeah, it
And
came
looked
off
bad
haterish.
because he was booked at Live and you.
no,
came there.
wait, hold up. Who booked him? My promotion company, Varsity.
Well,
Oh,
he
shit.
still was booked.
But
And,
we got
and my
wait,
party.
because we got
you're
1
coming to my
minute
job.
left.
Okay.
Oh,
So,
sorry.
This the question.
Answer.
Watch Prince walk out with this question. He gonna be like, "Oh, you tried it."
I'm confused.
So
45.
allegedly, right?
Uh-huh.
Do you mess with Miss Nunn? Do you mess with Natalie? Do you mess with Natalie Nunn?
Oh my God. That came from so left.
And I was gonna wait because
crazy!
Because you know people.
My eyes were-
When
I
I
just
say
wanted to
people
cover
call me, people really do call me. People that you think wouldn't even call me, and they call me and say, "Duran, have you heard da da da?" And I say, "What?"
No, that's insane. Natalie
So
is-
have you messed with Natalie Nunn? ever?
Never.
Why'd you put your shades on, by the way?
That's just
Did you mess with
funny.
Natalie Nunn?
Never. That's my boss. I would never want to be Curtis. I would never want to be in that position where I'm only around because, like whatever the fuck he was around for. I don't
Why
know.
Curtis got us straight?
No. Like I fuck with Curtis, but I'm just saying I would never want to be in that position. Like Lemmy didn't like that.
Cut Van's mic out.
Lemmy didn't like that nigga around. He didn't want him around. Bitch, I booked Zeus. I want to be around.
So
I
you
would hate
never
to-
had no entanglements
Who
with
the fuck
Natalie
told you I
Nunn?
had an entanglement
You
with
know
Nunn?
I
How
don't,
about
you
that?
know I
How
don't tell
about
my
that?
sources.
No, Natalie Nunn is my boss. I respect her. I
So
think
you
she,
never. Okay,
no.
so hold on.
I met her husband in the Dominican Republic.
Because we're about to end. You never stuck your dick in her.
I've never.
Have you-
oh my
have-
God!
have
I've
you-
got to go. I'm out, bitch.
Have you
I
ever-
ain't never stuck my dick in Natalie.
Have you ate her pussy?
That is a married woman.
Wait,
You love some of your snacks, Prince.
wait, but
Nah, listen, y'all gonna get me fucked up. I gotta go. I ain't never.
Prince trying to get that second show. Don't try to fuck up his bag out.
Natalie, I don't even know what his catching.
you swear to God. Wait.
His microphone is on.
Okay. Wait, man. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Ron's Way podcast with Prince from Love and Hip Hop and Zeus Bad Boys, and also we have Ben here from Love and Hip Hop. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I'll catch you next time. Thank you.
See ya. You left your food, Prince.